Coming to you straight off the hip. Man, there been some crazy NBA news that been hitting the media. First things first, Giannis Antetokounmpo has went to the front office of the Milwaukee Bucks and asked for a trade. He already had asked for a trade this past summer, and the Bucks couldn't get a trade done because of the logistics of the trade, where the trade was really supposed to be Giannis for Carl Anthony Towns straight up as some draft capital, but that didn't work out. So now the Bucks is going back to figure out a move for Giannis, and they said the only team that's in the front running is still the New York Knicks. And I think what the Knicks might do, they might just offer the same package, Giannis for Cat. And I think if the Bucks trade Giannis for Carl Anthony Towns, what will happen is they will get it'll be Giannis, maybe Quentin Grimes, Cat for Giannis. And then what the Bucks could do, because Cat, he's the type of person that would not stay in Milwaukee. Even though he played for Minnesota, I don't see Cat being in Milwaukee. So the Bucks could turn Cat around and flip him for somebody else. Like Cat could go to another team that can really use him. So if the Bucks do it right, you trade Giannis for Cat and some draft capital, and you flip Cat to another team and get some draft capital and some decent players for him. And then, like I said in the last video, the Bucks should have blew the team up in 2023, where Brooke Lopez had his highest value at that time. Chris Middleton had his highest value at that time. Drew Holiday had his highest value at that time also. But that didn't work out. So the Bucks really dropped the ball on this one. Now they gotta figure stuff up how to get Giannis off the board and all that. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Also, Kawhi Leonard has came to the front office of the Clippers and told the Clippers that he is frustrated with the team. And it might be a possibility that he might get traded. So look out for that. Look out for that. Kawhi Leonard getting traded from the Clippers. It's a possibility that might happen. And you might see some stuff like that. So if Kawhi Leonard gets traded from the Clippers, I could see a couple teams taking Kawhi. I might see I can see a team like the Lakers. If the Lakers are really desperate for a championship run, I can see the Lakers coming back, doubling back, and trying to get Kawhi. Even though they tried 6 years ago and they was unsuccessful. But I could see Kawhi telling the Clippers he want to get traded only to the Lakers because Kawhi can stay in LA. Because I don't see Kawhi leaving LA. I think if that happens, I think Kawhi is going to ask to go to the Lakers, and solely because of location. If he goes to the Lakers, I can see the Lakers being desperate and giving up Austin Reeves for Kawhi straight up. Even though Austin Reeves is not worth that much, it might be something like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, all for Kawhi Leonard, or or you could just do, or you could just do a three-team trade where you could trade Rui, Austin Reeves, bring Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron James, and that will work something. But it depends on what Kawhi wants, because he's already reported that he's frustrated with the franchise. And James Harden's also frustrated too. So be ready for a crazy trade deadline coming up in a couple months. You're gonna see James Harden get traded. You're gonna see Kawhi get traded. You're gonna see Giannis getting traded. I think Giannis gonna be traded first. He's gonna be the first domino to fall. Once Giannis get traded, it's gonna affect the whole NBA. It's gonna be a big domino effect. And you know the Clippers also just let go of CP3 today, so it's kind of crazy, and there's some other stuff going on. So, but the biggest story is the Giannis situation. Giannis already requested a trade. Giannis want to leave. Giannis want to leave the Milwaukee Bucks. I felt like it was time. Yeah, after Giannis won the championship in 2021, I felt like by 2023 or 2022 they should have traded Giannis. And the reason why, because Giannis really wanted to leave Milwaukee, but him winning a championship made him stay for a couple more years. So the best thing for Giannis is just to leave. Giannis still has a lot of value, and I think more teams around the trade deadline is going to ask Giannis' service, because right now only the Knicks is offering the deal. But if the Bucks wait it out until the trade deadline, what's going to happen? It's going to be more suitors. Like, say for instance, you might see not just the Knicks, you might see a team like OKC. Imagine OKC make a deal. I'm gonna be real. If I'm the GM of the Bucks, I'm going straight to OKC. Here's the reason why. I'm gonna tell Giannis, I can't trade you to the Knicks, but I can trade you to OKC. From a business standpoint, he'll be on the championship team. Giannis will be in the winning culture, but from a business standpoint, on the GM side, I could get 5, 6, 7 draft picks, because all OKC, they could trump any deal in the NBA market if they say, if I will give you Hardenstein, I'll give you Hardenstein, Aaron Wiggins, and Lou Dort, and 4 first-round draft picks for Giannis. That will trump everything. That would trump everything. 3 rotational players and 4 first-round draft picks for Giannis, that will trump every deal. Every deal. So just think about it. I will go to OKC and ask for those 4 first-round draft picks, even though people might say, well, you don't know if they're going to work out. Well, if the Bucks are smart, they can flip those for other players and then draft players and develop. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the current situation with Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks, and also the situation with Kawhi Leonard and James Harden are being disgruntled with Clippers. It's your boy, Miss TV.